Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. Today we are back again with another transfer targets episode. Plenty to talk about today. The first proper signing sort of completed with a sale. It's Nmecha. We speak about that today. Also speaking about potential Juventus interest in Gabriel Jesus, as well as the progression on the Jack Grealish transfer. All that to come today. Before we do get into today's video though, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're not already. We're pushing that 20k mark by the end of 2021, so it'd be much appreciated if you could hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Also, massive shout out to the sponsors of today's video, OneFootball. Go and check them out. The app is completely free and the link's at the top of the description. OneFootball is pretty much an app based on football. It gives you notifications and live updates for over 160 different leagues. With the new season just around the corner, it's a must-have app to keep up to date with all the latest scores of all the different leagues you're interested in. You can also keep up to date with all the different transfer news coming in as it happens, with loads of different articles. You can select your favourite team. I selected Man City, of course, and they'll give you notifications on all the latest about your club. So yeah, it's a must-have app. Like I said, it's completely free. Links at the top of the description. Make sure to go and download. That'd be massively appreciated. Anyway then, let's get on into today's video, and we start today with Lukas Nmecha. We've been speaking about this one a few times in the last sort of 7 days, and it's the final time we're going to be speaking of it. It's official. Lukas Nmecha is a Wolfsburg player. As I said, I was very, very confident this was going to happen. I knew he was going to go to a Bundesliga club. I wasn't sure which one. We also weren't 100% sure on the fee. On the whole, we've done quite well for ourselves. Like I said, he's gone to Wolfsburg. The fee is £13 million. Very, very decent. Or maybe 30 million euros. I don't know, actually. But it's a very, very decent business from Cheeky getting that. Not only this, we've managed to get ourselves a buyback clause, so if he goes and aces it over in Germany, we can get him back for a relatively decent price. We do not know the buyback clause yet, though. That is undisclosed, but we do know we have one according to Fabrizio Romano, and as Fabrizio Romano is never wrong, we believe him. There's also a 15% sell-on clause, so if he doesn't do too well, but he does end up doing alright, Wolfsburg end up getting 40 million odd for him. We'll also get an extra 5 or so million on top of that, which means we could get around 20 million for Lukas Nmecha, which again, like I said, it's a very, very decent sale in my opinion. Cheeky has done an absolutely incredible job here. This summer, the aim was always to raise nearly 100 million-ish on players that weren't first teamers, players in and around the CFG kind of area and the academy players that were never going to make it. That was the aim. We've done well. Players like Nmecha, Jack Harris, we've managed to get over 10 million for, so you can't complain. This is going to go a long way if we want to go and sign Grealish and Kane this summer. So yeah, very, very well done by Cheeky. That is the one, putting that bang in the middle because that transfer is done. That is the last time we have to speak of Lukas Nmecha on this transfer target series. But yeah, best of luck to Nmecha. Good luck at Wolfsburg. I'm sure he'll ace it. I hope he does. I hope he goes to make a career for himself. I'm just not sure he's ever going to make it at City. Next up, we have the Brazilian 24-year-old Gabriel Jesus. The man it's a very decent striker. He's been back up to Sergio Aguero since he signed. When he signed, it was sort of tipped that he might take over the Sergio Aguero reign. He might even force Aguero out of the club. He didn't do that. He's remained as a backup. And by the looks of it, there's no way he's going to make it as City's #1 choice as a striker. There were talks going into the new season that he may end up as a left winger for us in the new season, which I won't be against. But the talk is that Juventus are interested. It's been talked about for a long, long time, but the talk is that he is their #1 priority this summer in terms of bolstering their attacking options. There's obviously a bit of talk that Ronaldo might leave Juventus this summer. That's looking pretty unlikely now, but still, Juventus do look interested in Gabriel Jesus. The talk is that Juventus want a loan with an option to buy. The loan fee for this would be pretty big. However, City aren't up for this. City want a cash upfront deal. Obviously, we need to raise the funds if we want to sign Grealish and Kane, meaning we want the cash up front. The fee we're looking for, around 60 to 65 million. In my opinion, this sounds about right. Jesus is only 24. He's Brazilians' #9. He's their starting striker. He scores a lot of goals. He's not perfect, but he is good. 60 to 65 million. For someone who's got a fair way left in his contract and is still only 24, in my opinion, definitely seems about right for someone of his quality. I personally do like Jesus quite a lot. I think he gets quite a lot of unnecessary stick from the City fan base, although it can't go amiss that he's offside far too much and his finishing is pretty poor for a striker. I like the idea of him playing out wide. I like the idea of him being a #2 as well as striker. But he's Brazilian's #9. He's going to want to play first team football. So I think it does kind of work for both parties. If the fee is right, I have no problem with him leaving. It's inevitable this summer that one of the big hitters, a Sterling, a Laporte, a Mahrez, or a Jesus, or a Bernardo Silva, at least one of them is going to have to go this summer. And if it was Jesus, I really wouldn't be complaining. It seems right. Like I say, 60 to 65 million. I don't think we could complain if he was to leave for that kind of price tag. It really wouldn't surprise me that if he'd ace it in a Serie A for Juventus. It's a Farmers League. I'm sure he'd do well, score plenty of goals in the Champions League. And I have no doubt that he's a quality player. I'm just not sure he's quite cut out to be the main striker for Manchester City. In my opinion, this transfer is pretty feasible. I think it's a possibility. I don't think it's something that Pretty much what I'm trying to say is I'm not sure what's going to happen, but it's definitely a possibility. I'd put this right on the light blue mark. I don't think it's a dark blue. I don't think it's either a white either though. Finally, today we end on a long-lasting summer saga, and this is Jack Grealish. The Jack Grealish saga and the Hurricane saga, two sagas that could last the whole summer this year. And we're talking in a month's time, both of these deals. We could still be talking about them, to be honest. But yeah, there's been a bit of progression on this front in sort of the last few days since the last Transfer Targets episode. With the Euros over, though, it's looking like we should start to get a bit of progression on both of these fronts. Pretty much the talks of recent days are that there could potentially be a buyout clause in Jack Grealish's contract. Obviously, this would be majorly beneficial for City, as if this is the case, Villa can't haggle us for a certain fee, and I'm sure we'll just pay this buyout clause if there is one in his contract. If there is one, it'll probably be around £100 million, but no one really knows what there is. The fee being talked about at the moment is around £89 million. What I will say is this buyout clause has been denied by Aston Villa. In the past few days, the talks have also been sort of floating about. There has been personal terms agreed between Manchester City and Jack Grealish, meaning that there's a little bit of progression on that front. There are, however, still talks of Grealish signing a new deal at Villa. Obviously, if this happens, this deal is in the mud, not happening. But yeah, who knows what to believe. It's very sort of up in air. Some people say he's signing a new deal. Some people say he needs to agree personal terms and he's set to sign for City. It's very much sort of who knows. Everyone's second guessing, so we're going to have to wait for a bit more concrete interest on this Fabrizio Romano type news to be able to really move on with this. Grealish was also seen as the front of Villa's new kit launch that they released on Wednesday, which I guess is a negative sign because they probably wouldn't do that if they're expecting him to leave. Although they're not expecting him to leave, I guess it will have to take a pretty serious offer from City to entice Villa to sell their star man. He has also said about how much he loves the club, although obviously with Fabian Delph, with Gareth Barry, with James Milner, we've seen these Villa captains say they're staying, we've seen them say they love the club, and they've still come to City in the end, so I'm not sure that's too relevant, to be honest. Like before, I'm sticking Grealish in the light blue, white sort of category. I'm 65% confident this deal happens. But yeah, we'll have to just wait and see. Him and Harry Kane could be long-lasting summer sagas. We could be spending up to 200 million this summer, and as a result, it's going to take a while to get these deals through. I think we'll get one of them. I'm not too sure about both of them, though. But yeah, like I said, we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Anyway then, that is all from me today. As I said at the start of the video, make sure to check out OneFootball. The link is at the top of the description. Also, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, as well as turning the notification bell on so you're notified as soon as I upload. The new season is round the corner. Friendly start, literally in like 9 days or something stupid like that. We have Preston at the Academy Stadium. Fingers crossed fans will be allowed to that game, in which case hopefully I can give you guys a vlog for that. But yeah, make sure to stay tuned for that. That's all from me today, and I'll be back again probably tomorrow, or if not Monday, with another video. That's all from me today though, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.